Leviticus chapter 14. The Lord told Moses, "Here's the deal for a leper on the day of their cleansing. They've got to be brought to the priest. It's totally official. The priest will go outside the camp to check them out. If the leprosy is all healed up, that's a major win, dude. Then the priest will tell them to grab 2 live, clean birds, some cedar wood, scarlet yarn, and hyssop. Totally a sacred mix. The priest will have 1 bird killed in a clay pot over fresh running water. It's all part of the ritual, bro. The living bird, the cedar wood, the scarlet yarn, and the hyssop get dipped into the blood of the bird that was killed over the water. It's intense but sacred. The priest will sprinkle the blood on the person being cleansed 7 times, pronounce them clean, and then let the living bird fly free into the open field. Like major freedom vibes. The person getting cleansed has to wash their clothes, shave off all their hair, and take a good bath. Then they can rejoin the camp, but they've got to stay out of their tent for 7 days. On day 7, they shave off all their hair again, head, beard, eyebrows, the works. Then they wash their clothes and body one more time, and boom, they're clean. On the 8th day, they bring 2 perfect male lambs, 1 perfect ewe lamb, 3/10 of fine flour mixed with oil for a meat offering, and a log of oil. Like so much sacred stuff. The priest making them clean will present the person and all their offerings at the tabernacle entrance, right before the Lord. Then the priest takes 1 lamb and offers it as a trespass offering with the log of oil. He waves them as a wave offering before the Lord. Righteous waves, dude. The lamb gets sacrificed at the holy spot where they do sin and burnt offerings. The trespass offering is super holy, it belongs to the priest. The priest will take some of the lamb's blood and dab it on the tip of the person's right ear, their right thumb, and their right big toe. Symbolic much? Then he'll pour some of the oil into the palm of his left hand. Sacred hand vibes. He'll dip his right finger into the oil in his left hand and sprinkle it 7 times before the Lord. Like major precision, bro. With the leftover oil, he dabs the tip of the person's right ear, their right thumb, and their right big toe, on top of the blood from the trespass offering. Symbolism overload. The rest of the oil gets poured on the person's head. It's like a sacred anointing moment. Then the priest makes atonement for them before the Lord. The priest will also offer the sin offering to cleanse the person from their uncleanness. Then he'll sacrifice the burnt offering. He'll finish up by offering the burnt offering and meat offering on the altar. After that, the priest makes atonement and the person is totally clean. Like all good with the Lord. So if the dude is poor and can't afford all that fancy stuff, he can bring 1 lamb for the trespass offering to wave before the Lord, along with some fine flour mixed with oil for a meat offering and a log of oil. Oh, and he can bring 2 turtle doves or 2 young pigeons. Whatever he can get. One will be for a sin offering, and the other for a burnt offering. On the 8th day, he'll take all this to the priest at the entrance of the tabernacle, right before the Lord. The priest will take the lamb and the log of oil, and wave them as a wave offering before the Lord. Like holy vibes. Then the priest will sacrifice the lamb and take some of its blood. He'll dab it on the tip of the guy's right ear, his right thumb, and his right big toe. So symbolic, dude. The priest will pour some of the oil into his own left hand. Using his right finger, the priest will sprinkle some of the oil from his left hand 7 times before the Lord. Precision matters, bro. Then he'll dab the oil on the guy's right ear, right thumb, and right big toe, on the same spots as the blood from the trespass offering. The rest of the oil in the priest's hand will go on the guy's head. It's all about making atonement before the Lord. After that, the priest will sacrifice one of the turtle doves or young pigeons, whatever the guy could afford. One bird is for a sin offering, the other for a burnt offering, along with the meat offering. The priest makes atonement and the dude is clean. Like total restoration vibes. This is the rule for anyone with leprosy who can't afford all the usual stuff for cleansing. Then the Lord told Moses and Aaron, "When you enter the land of Canaan, which I'm totally giving you, and I put a leprous plague in one of your houses, the owner of the house has to go to the priest and say, 'Hey, it seems like there's some kind of plague in my house.' The priest will tell them to clear out the house before he goes in to check it out. That way, nothing inside becomes unclean. Then he'll go in and inspect the place. If the walls have hollow spots that are greenish or reddish and look deeper than the surface, the priest will step out, shut the house up, and quarantine it for 7 days. House lockdown, dude. On the 7th day, the priest will come back and check again. If the plague has spread in the walls, he'll order them to remove the infected stones and toss them into an unclean spot outside the city. Gotta keep it clean, bro. So the house has to be scraped all around on the inside, and the dust gets tossed outside the city into some totally unclean spot. Then they'll bring in new stones to replace the old ones, mix up some fresh mortar, and replaster the house. Major renovation vibes, bro. But if the plague comes back and spreads in the house after they've replaced the stones and replastered it, the priest will check it out, and if it's spreading again, it's totally a fretting leprosy in the house. Like, unclean for sure. The house has to be torn down, stones, timber, plaster, everything, and all of it gets taken outside the city to an unclean place. Total teardown, dude. If anyone goes into the house while it's quarantined, they'll be unclean until evening. No exceptions. If someone sleeps or eats in the house, they've gotta wash their clothes. Like, cleanliness is key, bro. If the priest checks the house and the plague hasn't spread after it's been replastered, he'll pronounce it clean. The plague's gone, dude, party time. To cleanse the house, the priest will take 2 birds, cedar wood, scarlet yarn, and hyssop. Holy ritual vibes. One of the birds gets killed in a clay pot over fresh running water. Then the priest takes the cedar wood, hyssop, scarlet yarn, and the living bird, dips them in the blood of the slain bird and the running water, and sprinkles the house 7 times. This cleanses the house using the bird's blood, the running water, the living bird, the cedar wood, the hyssop, and the scarlet yarn. Like sacred cleansing vibes. Afterward, the living bird gets set free outside the city into the open field. The priest makes atonement for the house and boom, it's clean. So, yeah, this is the law for any kind of leprosy or scald, whether it's in a house or a piece of clothing. It also covers stuff like skin bumps, scabs, and bright spots. It's all about knowing what's clean and what's unclean. Like, this is the law of leprosy. Totally important, bro. Leviticus chapter 15. And Lord spoke to Moses and Aaron and said, "Tell the Israelites, if a guy has a running issue from his body, he's totally unclean because of it. Here's the deal. Whether the issue keeps running or it's blocked, it's still his uncleanness. Super gnarly, bro. Any bed he lies on? Unclean. And anything he sits on? Also unclean. Like, avoid those spots. If someone touches his bed, they've gotta wash their clothes, bathe in water, and they'll be unclean until evening. Total cleansing protocol, dude. If you sit where he sat, same deal. Wash your clothes, bathe, and you're unclean until evening. If you touch him, wash your clothes, bathe, and yeah, unclean till evening. And if he spits on you, gross. Wash your clothes, bathe, and you're unclean till evening. Even the saddle he rides on is unclean. No exceptions, dude. If you touch anything that was under him, you're unclean till evening. And if you have to carry it, wash your clothes, bathe, and you guessed it, unclean till evening. If he touches you and hasn't rinsed his hands, you've gotta wash your clothes, bathe, and you'll be unclean till evening. Any clay pot he touches? Smash it, bro. And wooden stuff? Just rinse it with water. Once the guy is finally cleansed of his issue, he's gotta count 7 days for purification, wash his clothes, bathe in running water, and then he'll be clean. Total reset. On the 8th day, he brings 2 turtle doves or 2 young pigeons to the priest at the tabernacle entrance. Holy vibes, dude. The priest will offer one as a sin offering and the other as a burnt offering. This makes atonement for the dude before the Lord for his issue. All good after that. Oh, and if a guy's seed of copulation, like, goes out, he's gotta wash his whole body in water and he'll be unclean till evening. Basic hygiene, bro. So any clothes or leather that gets the seed of copulation on it totally has to be washed with water, and it'll be unclean until evening. And if a guy and a gal lie together with seed of copulation, they both have to bathe in water and are unclean until evening. Hygiene, bro. If a woman has an issue of blood from her body, she's gotta stay apart for 7 days, and anyone who touches her is unclean till evening. Anything she lies on during her separation is unclean, and anything she sits on is unclean too. Like, don't even go near it. If someone touches her bed, they've gotta wash their clothes, bathe in water, and they'll be unclean till evening. If someone touches anything she sat on, same deal. Wash your clothes, bathe, and you're unclean till evening. If it's on her bed or chair and someone touches it, they're unclean till evening. Stay cautious, dude. If a guy lies with her and her flowers are on him, he's unclean for 7 days. And yeah, any bed he lies on is unclean too. If a woman has blood issues for many days, beyond her usual time, she's unclean the whole time, just like during her separation. Every bed she lies on and everything she sits on is unclean, just like during her separation time. If someone touches those things, they're unclean, gotta wash their clothes, bathe, and stay unclean till evening. But if she gets cleansed of her issue, she counts 7 days for purification, and then she's clean. Totally reset. On the 8th day, she brings 2 turtle doves or 2 young pigeons to the priest at the tabernacle entrance. The priest offers one as a sin offering and the other as a burnt offering, making atonement for her before the Lord for her uncleanness. This is how you keep the Israelites separate from uncleanness so they don't defile the Lord's tabernacle and bring major trouble on themselves. So, yeah, this is the law for anyone with an issue or seed of copulation and the cleansing process. It's also for women with their flowers, anyone with an issue, and anyone who lies with someone unclean. Holy hygiene rules, dude. Leviticus chapter 16. So the Lord totally spoke to Moses after Aaron's 2 sons died, when they offered unauthorized fire and got sapped. Harsh vibes, dude. The Lord said, "Tell Aaron, your bro, not to just waltz into the holy place anytime he feels like it, past the veil and before the mercy seat. Otherwise, he'll die, 'cause I'll appear in the cloud over the mercy seat." Serious rules, bro. Here's how Aaron gets to come into the holy place. He's gotta bring a young bull for a sin offering and a ram for a burnt offering. Like, no shortcuts. He'll dress up in the holy linen coat, linen breeches, a linen girdle, and a linen mitre. These are sacred threads, so he's gotta wash himself in water before putting them on. Then, He'll grab 2 goats from the Israelites for a sin offering and 1 ram for a burnt offering. Aaron will sacrifice the bull as a sin offering to make atonement for himself and his family. Like, first things first, dude. Next, he'll bring the 2 goats and present them before the Lord at the entrance of the tabernacle. He'll cast lots for the goats. 1 lot is for the Lord, and the other lot is for the scapegoat. It's like divine goat duty. The goat chosen for the Lord gets sacrificed as a sin offering. But the scapegoat gets to stay alive and is presented before the Lord to make atonement. Then it's set free into the wilderness. Freedom vibes, bro. Aaron will take the bull for his sin offering, make atonement for himself and his house, and sacrifice it. He'll scoop burning coals from the altar into a censer and grab 2 handfuls of sweet, finely ground incense, then bring them inside the veil. He'll toss the incense onto the fire before the Lord, so the cloud of smoke covers the mercy seat. That way, he won't die. Safety first, dude. Then, he'll take the bull's blood and sprinkle it with his finger on the east side of the mercy seat. He'll sprinkle it 7 times in front of the mercy seat. Like, super precise, bro. After that, he'll sacrifice the goat for the people's sin offering, bring its blood inside the veil, and sprinkle it just like he did with the bull's blood. This is how he'll make atonement for the holy place because of the Israelites' uncleanness and sins. He'll also do the same for the tabernacle that hangs out with them, even in the middle of their messiness. No one is allowed in the tabernacle while Aaron's doing this. He's making atonement for himself, his family, and all the Israelites. He stays solo until he's totally done and steps out. Holy focus time. So Aaron will head out to the altar in front of the Lord and do some major atonement work. He's gonna take some blood from the bull and the goat and smear it on the horns of the altar all around. Holy vibes, bro. Then he'll sprinkle the blood on the altar 7 times with his finger to cleanse it and make it super sacred from all the Israelites' uncleanness. Once he's done reconciling the holy place, the tabernacle, and the altar, he'll grab the live goat. Aaron will lay both hands on the goat's head and confess all the sins, transgressions, and iniquities of the Israelites. Then all that bad stuff gets symbolically loaded onto the goat, and it's sent off into the wilderness with a fit dude. The goat carries all their sins to a totally uninhabited place and gets released in the wilderness. It's like bye-bye sins. After that, Aaron will go back into the tabernacle, take off the linen garments he wore in the holy place, and leave them there. He'll wash himself with water in the holy place, put on his regular clothes, come out and offer his burnt offering and the people's burnt offering. It's atonement time for everyone. The fat from the sin offering gets burned on the altar. Like extra holy barbecue, bro. The guy who let the scapegoat go has to wash his clothes, bathe himself in water, and then he can come back into the camp. As for the bull and the goat from the sin offerings, their skins, flesh, and dung get taken outside the camp and burned in the fire. The person burning them has to wash their clothes and bathe before coming back into the camp. Clean vibes all the way. This is a forever thing. On the 7th month, the 10th day, everyone needs to humble themselves and not do any work. It applies to both Israelites and any strangers living among you. On that day, the priest will make atonement for you to cleanse you, so you're totally clean from all your sins before the Lord. It's like a Sabbath of rest, and everyone should humble themselves. This rule is forever, dude. The priest who gets anointed and consecrated to serve in his dad's place will handle the atonement. He's gonna rock the holy linen garments for this sacred task. He'll make atonement for the holy sanctuary, the tabernacle, the altar, the priests, and all the Israelites. It's a full cleansing ritual, bro. This is a forever statute for making atonement for the Israelites once a year for all their sins. And yeah, Aaron did exactly what the Lord told Moses. Totally righteous obedience, dude. Leviticus chapter 17. Then the Lord totally spoke to Moses and said, "Tell Aaron, his sons, and all the Israelites. Here's what the Lord has commanded, dudes. If anyone from Israel's crew kills an ox, lamb, or goat, whether in or out of the camp, and doesn't bring it to the tabernacle to offer it to the Lord, it's like they spilled blood. That person will totally be cut off from the people." Serious business, bro. This rule is so that the Israelites bring their sacrifices, ones they'd usually offer in the open field, to the Lord at the tabernacle and give them to the priest as peace offerings. Major worship vibes, dude. The priest will sprinkle the blood on the Lord's altar at the tabernacle entrance and burn the fat as a sweet-smelling offering for the Lord. Holy barbecue vibes, bro. No more offering sacrifices to devils or going after super sketchy stuff. This rule is forever for all their generations. Keep it holy, peeps. And tell them, if anyone, Israelite or stranger, offers a burnt offering or sacrifice, and doesn't bring it to the tabernacle for the Lord, they'll be totally cut off from the people. Like, no skipping steps, dude. If anyone eats blood, whether they're an Israelite or a stranger, oh man, the Lord will turn his face against them, and they'll be cut off. Blood eating? Not cool. The life of the body is in the blood, and I gave it to you for atonement on the altar. Blood makes atonement for your souls, sacred stuff, dude. So no one among you can eat blood, and neither can any stranger living with you. Big nope. If someone hunts and catches an animal or bird they can eat, they've got to pour out the blood and cover it with dirt. Respect the life, bro. Because the blood is the life of all flesh. That's why I said, don't eat blood, 'cause the life is in the blood. Anyone who does gets cut off. Super serious, dude. If someone eats something that died on its own or got torn up by animals, whether they're an Israelite or a stranger, they've got to wash their clothes, bathe, and stay unclean till evening. Then they're clean. But if they don't wash up or bathe, they'll carry their guilt. Like, you gotta follow through, bro. Leviticus chapter 18. The Lord told Moses, "Tell the Israelites, I am the Lord your God, dudes. Keep that in mind. Don't copy the shady stuff they did back in Egypt where you lived, or the sketchy vibes of the Canaanites where I'm taking you. Their ways? Total no-go. Instead, follow my judgments and ordinances. Walk the walk, 'cause I am the Lord your God." Like, major holy vibes, bro. Keep my rules and laws, and if someone does them, they'll live by them. I am the Lord. Trust the process, dude. None of you should hook up with close family members. Like, no one covering their nakedness. I am the Lord. Boundaries, bro. Don't uncover your mom's nakedness. She's your mom, duh. Respect her, dude. Also, don't uncover your dad's wife's nakedness. That's totally tied to your dad. Your sister's nakedness? Whether she's your dad's daughter or your mom's, whether she was born here or elsewhere, nope. Off limits. Same goes for your grandkids, your son's daughter or your daughter's daughter. That's your own flesh and blood. Major no-no. Don't uncover your stepsister's nakedness either. If she's your dad's wife's daughter but still connected to him? Nope, not happening. Your dad's sister? That's your aunt, dude. Like, respect family lines. Your mom's sister? Same thing. She's your aunt. Hands off, bro. Don't approach your dad's brother or his wife. She's your aunt too. Keep it cool. Your daughter-in-law? She's married to your son, so yeah, totally off limits. Your brother's wife? That's your brother's nakedness. Big nope. And don't go after a woman and her daughter or her granddaughters. Like all that super wickedness, dude. Don't marry a woman and then go after her sister to stir up drama. Keep the peace while she's alive. Also, don't approach a woman for that kind of stuff when she's in her uncleanness. Timing matters, bro. And definitely don't hook up with your neighbor's wife. That'll just defile you and mess everything up. Oh, and don't even think about offering your kids to Molech by passing them through fire. That's so messed up. And don't disrespect the name of your God. I am the Lord, okay? Dude, don't lie with another dude like you'd lie with a woman. That's totally an abomination. Big no-no. And, bro, don't hook up with animals. That's just gross and defiling. Same goes for women, none of that beastly nonsense. It's straight up chaos. Don't defile yourselves with any of this stuff, 'cause all those nations I'm kicking out before you? Yeah, they totally did this, and look where it got them. The land itself got defiled, so I'm visiting the consequences on it, and now it's vomiting out its people. Gnarly, right? That's why you gotta keep my statutes and judgments. Don't commit these abominations, whether you're an Israelite or a stranger chilling with you. The dudes who lived in this land before you did all this gross stuff, and now the land's totally defiled. So don't mess it up, or the land will spew you out too, just like it did to the nations before you. Keep it holy, bro. Anyone who does these abominations, they're getting cut off from the people. No exceptions, dude. So stick to my rules and don't adopt these disgusting customs. Don't defile yourselves like the ones before you. Remember, I am the Lord your God. Keep it real and righteous. Leviticus chapter 19. Then the Lord told Moses, "Tell all the Israelites, be holy, 'cause I, the Lord your God, am holy." It's super important. Respect your mom and dad and keep my Sabbath. I am the Lord your God. Don't forget it. Don't turn to idols or make yourself any molten gods. That's so not cool. I am the Lord your God. If you're offering a peace sacrifice to the Lord, do it willingly. No half-hearted vibes, bro. Eat it the same day you offer it or the next day, but anything left on the third day? Burn it in the fire. Totally not snackable by then. If anyone eats it on the third day, it's abominable, and the Lord's not accepting that. Nope. Whoever eats it will bear their guilt, 'cause they defiled the Lord's sacred stuff. That soul gets cut off from the people. Big deal, dude. When you harvest your land, don't pick every last bit. Leave the corners and the leftovers, bro. Same with your vineyard. Leave some grapes for the poor and the strangers. Be generous, 'cause I am the Lord your God. Don't steal, lie, or deal falsely with each other. Keep it honest, dude. Don't swear falsely by my name or disrespect it. I am the Lord. Show some respect, bro. Don't cheat or rob your neighbor. If you hire someone, pay them on time. No overnight IOUs, okay? Don't curse the deaf or trip up the blind. Instead, have reverence for God. I am the Lord. When you judge, be fair. Don't favor the poor or the mighty. Righteousness is the vibe. Don't spread gossip or endanger your neighbor's life. I am the Lord. Keep it classy. Don't hate your sibling in your heart. Call them out if needed, but don't let sin stew inside you. That's toxic, dude. No revenge or grudges allowed. Love your neighbor as yourself. I am the Lord. For real. Follow my rules. No crossbreeding your animals, no mixed seeds in your fields, and no wearing clothes made of mixed fabric. Keep it pure, bro. If someone lies with a woman who's a bondservant engaged to another guy but not yet freed, they'll both be punished but not killed, 'cause she wasn't free. Serious accountability vibes, dude. So he'll bring his trespass offering to the Lord at the tabernacle entrance, a ram for a trespass offering. Totally sacred, dude. Then the priest will make atonement for him with the ram before the Lord, and his sin will be forgiven. Forgiveness vibes, bro. When you roll into the land and plant food trees, you gotta consider the fruit uncircumcised for 3 years. Like, don't eat it, okay? But in the 4th year, the fruit is holy, use it to praise the Lord. It's a God-honoring snack. In the 5th year, you can eat the fruit, and it'll boost your harvest. I am the Lord your God. Trust the process, bro. Don't eat anything with blood in it, and no messing around with enchantments or fortune-telling. That's so not righteous. Don't trim the corners of your head or mess up your beard. Keep it natural, dude. No cutting your skin for the dead or getting tattoos. I am the Lord. Respect the body, bro. Don't prostitute your daughter or make her a whore. That'll bring wickedness to the land. Keep it clean. Keep my Sabbaths and show mad respect for my sanctuary. I am the Lord. Don't mess with people who deal with spirits or seek wizards. That stuff will defile you. I am the Lord your God. Stand up for old folks and show them respect. Also, fear your God. I am the Lord. Serious reverence vibes. If a stranger stays in your land, don't mess with them or make their life hard. Be chill. Treat the stranger like one of your own. Love them like you love yourself, 'cause you were strangers in Egypt once. I am the Lord your God. No shady stuff in judgment, measurements, or weights. Be fair, dude. Use accurate scales, weights, and measures. Keep it just. I am the Lord your God, who brought you out of Egypt. Remember that. So follow all my statutes and judgments, and do them. I am the Lord. Stick to the code, bro. Leviticus chapter 20. And the Lord told Moses, "Tell the Israelites, if anyone, whether they're one of you or a stranger chilling in Israel, gives their kid to Molech, they're totally getting put to death. The people of the land are gonna stone them. Harsh but necessary, dude. I'll set my face against that person and cut them off from the people, 'cause they defiled my sanctuary and disrespected my holy name by doing such a gnarly thing. And if the people try to look the other way and don't deal with the person giving their kid to Molech, that's not gonna fly. I'll set my face against that person and their whole fam, and I'll cut them off along with anyone else who's chasing after Molech. No room for that kind of sketchy behavior. Anyone who messes with spirits or wizards, chasing after them like it's some kind of thrill? Yeah, I'll set my face against them too and cut them off. Not okay, bro. Sanctify yourselves and be holy, 'cause I am the Lord your God. Like, set yourself apart, dude. Follow my statutes and do what I say. I'm the Lord who makes you holy. Stick to the vibe. If anyone curses their mom or dad, they're done for. Like, that's totally crossing the line. Their blood is on them. If a dude cheats with another guy's wife, both the cheater and the woman are getting put to death. Adultery's a big no, bro. If a guy hooks up with his dad's wife, he's uncovered his dad's nakedness. Both of them? Yeah, they're getting put to death. That's on them. If a man gets with his daughter-in-law, it's total confusion. Both of them are getting put to death. No excuses. If a guy hooks up with another dude like he would with a woman, it's an abomination. Both of them are done for. That's on them, dude. If a guy marries a woman and her mom, that's wickedness. All of them get burned. Gotta stop the wickedness in its tracks. If a man gets with an animal, he's getting put to death, and the animal too. That's just messed up. If a woman gets with an animal, both she and the animal are getting put to death. Their blood is on them. Total chaos, bro. Okay, so if a dude takes his sister, whether she's his dad's daughter or his mom's, and they see each other naked, that's totally wicked, bro. They'll be cut off from their people, and he's gotta own up to his guilt. And if a guy lies with a woman during her time of the month and uncovers her nakedness, he's exposed her fountain, and they both get cut off. Super not okay. Don't uncover your aunt's nakedness, whether it's your mom's sister or your dad's. That's your close family, dude. Big no-no. If a guy hooks up with his uncle's wife, he's uncovered his uncle's nakedness. They're guilty and will totally die childless. Heavy, right? And if a man takes his brother's wife, it's totally unclean. He's uncovered his brother's nakedness, and they'll be childless too. No good vibes there. So keep all my rules and judgments and actually do them, okay? That way the land I'm bringing you to won't spew you out. Don't copy the ways of those nations I'm kicking out before you. They did all this gnarly stuff, and I was so over it. But I'm giving you their land to take over, a place flowing with milk and honey. Major upgrade. I'm the Lord your God, setting you apart from the rest. Make sure you know the difference between clean and unclean animals, birds, and creepy crawlers. Don't make your soul gross by messing with the unclean stuff I've separated out for you. Be holy for me, 'cause I, the Lord, am holy. I've totally set you apart from the other people so you can be mine. You're special, dude. And if anyone messes with spirits or wizards, they're getting put to death. The people will stone them, and their blood is on them. Harsh but fair, bro.